Users of Reddit. What is something everyone needs to do in their life? See the night sky and stars without light pollution. Seeing the Milky Way bright and clear in all its glory is an unbelievable experience. You can use www.lightpollutionmap.info to find the darkest spots near you. Drink an ice cold drink in hot shower or a bath. You're welcome. Just try to do 30 minutes of creative work a day. It is good for your mental health. What counts as creative work? Writing, cooking, singing, playing an instrument, drawing, knitting, basically anything you can create. Workout. It does so much not just physically, but also is great for our moods. Even people with physical limitations can adapt some kind of workout to their body. I agree. I feel emotionally better after I get some kind of exercise. Learn how to cook. Being quarantined, I finally learned how to make bread from scratch. Sliced my bread budget. It did. Know that not everyone knows your backstory. Know that not everything someone talks to you about is about you. You learn when you listen. Be nice to people. You never know what is going on in someone's head, and a little nod to salute a stranger could cheer them up hugely. Question everything. Think about why you are the way that you are as a person and how you affect others around you. Edit. If this comment comes across as dickish or insensitive towards those suffering from mental illness, I apologize. That was not my intent. Be self-aware and think critically were the main points I was trying to make. But as others have pointed out, also think critically about the answers to your questions. But why? Dig a hole. Like actually, I started digging to get to some cables, but it feels so good when you've accomplished it and the pile of dirt is huge. I regularly dig holes, mainly during conversations in large groups. City worker alert. Go back and play old games you haven't played in years. For me it was the Robot Wants Flash game series. Right before quarantine, I was over at a friend's house and I was able to reconnect with my old Halo squad. Good times. Shut up and listen. You'll be surprised what you can learn by listening. You've got 2 eyes, 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them accordingly. This quote by Epictetus. Travel solo, at least once. Do some volunteer work in your community where you can make a positive difference in the lives of others. Realize how important sleep is, and how much you need. Experience true, heartbreaking, world-stopping grief, and learning how to live with it. So much gets put into perspective, and it helps you be more empathetic towards people who have lost. If you have never lost someone close to you, then it's hard to describe just how odd it is, or how unhinged you can feel. Your world just ended. How can people be okay with going about their day? Why are people driving and not crying in the streets? What day is it again? Does it matter? It's been how many days? Have I eaten recently? Does it matter? Does anything matter? It also never really goes away. One day I'll be fine. The next, I won't be. It's been almost 10 years. Still happens. If someone is having an obviously bad day, and I don't know them, I can't help but wonder if they're remembering something they can never have again. So you try to be a little kinder, and hope it gets a little easier for them. Quit a job they hate. Best thing I ever did. Separate from the toxic people in their lives to the maximum extent possible and give their time and energy to themselves and the good people in their lives. Leave your hometown and travel. Not necessary to travel by air or with a passport, though if you're able, yes, please travel to a foreign country. When you travel and meet people, you realize that the world is a beautiful place and you are never truly stuck in a terrible home. I also say aim for culture shock. Don't just go to tourist spots. See how the local people live. Get amazed and uncomfortable and see a different perspective. Off-topic story incoming. But when I turned 18 I was supposed to backpack the Europe. I had everything planned to a T. And then I met a boy who said to wait a year and he would come with me. 4 years later I regret waiting for him because he would have been there when I got back. So I guess my advice is don't wait for someone to do anything. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more content like this.